Sneferu, the fourth, dynasty king who reigned from 2686 to 2667 BC, was the first to design the pyramid shape that is now synonymous with Egyptian architecture. He built 3 pyramids in total, but the first 2 were spectacular disasters. His first, the Pyramid of Miyadim, began as a step pyramid and was later changed to become the first genuine pyramid. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today, we are going to talk about exploring the pyramids of Giza. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started. But it was unstable, and the limestone blocks started to slip. The project was soon abandoned. King Sneferu then relocated to Dashur and constructed a second pyramid, now known as the Bent Pyramid because its upper section rises at a lesser angle of slope than the lower part. The Bent Pyramid was originally designed as a real pyramid, but the corners were erected on unstable ground, causing the walls of the burial chambers inside to fracture and slide inward. Due to need, the building's shape was altered at a position just above half its height. This was most likely done to reduce tension and strengthen the pyramid's lower portion. However, the Bent Pyramid was never deployed. Instead, Sneferu constructed a third pyramid approximately a mile away. This one is known as the Crimson Pyramid because of the crimson limestone blocks used in its construction. It was the world's first successful real pyramid. The Pyramids of Giza. With the Red Pyramid, Sneferu established the benchmark for all subsequent real pyramids. He built above-ground burial chambers, a mortuary temple, and a causeway that led down to a valley temple. His son Khufu, who built the first and largest pyramid in Giza, followed this example. The Giza pyramids were built on a rocky plateau on the Nile's west bank in northern Egypt and connected to mortuary temples in the valley below the plateau via covered causeways. These temples had landing stages that were linked to the Nile via a canal. They were once considered one of the world's 7 wonders. Khufu, 2575, 2566 BC. The Great Pyramid, the largest of Giza's 3 pyramids, is a true engineering marvel. It was built over a 20-year span. Some say it was erected by slaves. However, this is incorrect. 100,000 people labored on the massive construction for 3 months each year during the Nile's yearly flood, when farming was difficult and the majority of the population was unemployed. The pharaoh provided good food and clothing for his workers and was fondly remembered in folklore for ages. The sides are directed to the 4 cardinal points of the compass, and each side at the base is 755 feet, 230.4 mi, long. The faces rose at an angle of 52 and had an initial height of 481 feet, 140. 7 m. They currently rise 450, 1 feet, 138 meters. It was built using around 2,300,000 limestone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. Some blocks weigh up to 16 tons. For ages, the Great Pyramid was encased in smooth limestone. But this was stolen in our time to build Khufu's son, Khafre, also known as Chephren. His pyramid in Giza appears taller than his father's, but it is actually built on higher land and was originally 3.5 feet, 10.2 m, shorter than the Great Pyramid. Khafre's pyramid maintained some of its original limestone casing at the apex, making it feasible to imagine how the pyramids appeared in antiquity. Khafre also created the Great Sphinx, which stands 66 feet, 20 meters, tall and 240 feet, 73 meters, long, and is part of Khafre's pyramid complex. It depicts Ra, Herat, the sun god, rising in the east at dawn, but the Sphinx's face is a depiction of Khafre himself, dating from the same time period as his pyramid. It was sculpted from a limestone outcropping left behind from the quarrying of his father's pyramid. Unfortunately, The huge Sphinx has degraded over millennia and was extensively repaired in antiquity. Sultan Muhammad and Nasir mutilated it more recently, in AD 1300, and Napoleon's forces used it as target practice in 1798, losing its nose. There have recently been a lot of speculative theories about the age of the Great Sphinx, although there is no actual evidence to support revising its past. Menkaure, 2532, 2503 BC. Menkaure, Khafre's son, erected the third pyramid in the Giza necropolis, cemetery. It was originally 228 feet, 70 meters, tall, which is less than half the height of his grandfather's. Khufu's pyramid. The lower strata are built of red granite from Aswan, while the higher courses were originally made of shining white limestone. Although stone pyramid construction persisted until the end of the Old Kingdom, the Giza pyramids were unparalleled in size and technical brilliance. Ancient Egyptians from the New Kingdom marveled at their predecessors' monuments, which were well over 1,000 years old at the time. Pyramids were erected during the Middle Kingdom, 2055, 1650 BC, but they were made of mud bricks with a stone skin and are now only piles of rubble. There are around 100 reported pyramids in Egypt, the majority of which belong to petty royalty or have no known owners. They needed a significant investment in resources and stood out in the environment as easy targets for robbers. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.